Hello, hey there. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Sunday to all of you just tuning in here. Welcome to these question and answer sessions about life and love well-being. Let me know where you're watching me from. The show is every Sunday. Today we started a bit late, but we are here. How is your Sunday so far? Let me know in the comment section and where you're tuning me in from. How is your Sunday? All right, Lydia and Dory, hello there. Thank you for the love emoji. Thank you so much. I hope you're fine. Clara Murunga, hi to you too, Clara. How are you doing? Jafrani Ngoyani, good evening to you, Jafrani. Okay, Emma Preet, hola, how are you? Kasina Nyamudeza, hi there. Nyamwadi Ruth, I see you, hi. Lydia Nyamari, good evening to you, Lydia. How are you doing? Teresa Wangeshi, hello there. Somebody called WPS Kazaroni, catching you live from Jinja, Uganda. Good afternoon from Uganda. Jennifer Alanya, good evening. What is your question today on this beautiful Sunday? I want to know your question today. Munyua Beth Njeri, hello. Zalia Doreen, hello there. Teresa Wangeshi, hope you're doing well. I'm fine. And you? I hope you're doing well too. Matingo Jr., hello there. Zalia Doreen, watching from Uganda. Chris Katz, good evening. I'm watching from Uganda. Wow. How is Uganda? How is your afternoon, Chris? Dota Kanganga, hello there. Wanyua Beth Njeri, watching from Iraq. Matingo Jr. is watching from Kitale, Kenya. Thank you. All right. Nora Mwelexa watching from Chile. Thank you. Nyambura Jane, you're welcome. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday, and God bless you too. Nyamwati Ruth watching from Al Jubail. Okay. All right. What is your question today about life and well-being? After saying hello to me, I'm waiting for your question on the comment section. Jennifer Alanya is watching from Uganda. Happy Sunday to you too. Happy Sunday. We have so many people tuning in from Uganda. Prince Jordan is watching from Kigali, Rwanda. How are you, Prince? Good afternoon from Kigali. Mildred Ann Odhiambo. I'm doing fine. How are you, Mildred? Kasina Nyamudeza, we're watching from Port Elizabeth. Sam Omondo, good evening to you, Sam. How are you? Karo Kinya, hey. Evelyn Okumu, hi there from the UK. Good afternoon, Ayeta Kam. All right, thank you for tuning in. Good evening to you too. Lady and Dory watching from Edina, Minnesota. Oh, good morning in Minnesota. Okay, watching from Maka, Jafrani. What is your question today? Olivia Nsomo, good evening to you too. Marion Buyaki, watching from Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much for tuning in, Marion. Tina Rachel Jomo, Bahrain. Hello, Tina. Thank you. I see you, Lizzie Mamgebe Thuala, watching from South Africa. Good day to you too. Thank you for tuning in. Sherry, hello, watching from 974. Bundeziana Lucretia, happy Sunday to you too. Thank you for tuning in from Kenya. I'm still looking down all the way to see the first question for today. What is your question? Fred Musungo, I see you. Antivirus Ndizi TV, watching from 254. Hello, Antivirus. How are you, my brother? Thank you for tuning in. Good afternoon. Matingo Junior, I see you watching from MU Friends here. Okay. Naomi, Nairobi, Kenya. Siret Chirui. Hello there, Siret. Ruth Gloria. Hey there. How are you, Ruth? Watching from Siaya. Nick Williams, I see you. Melissa George, hi. Obakar Adija, good evening. Teresa Wangesh, watching from Nairobi, Kenya. Icy Trees, hi there. Samo Modo, hello, watching from United Kingdom. Okay, Caro Daniel, I've seen you. Karen Emis, Mora Ogeto. Help me to share the video as I wait for your question for today. The question that I had, let me check. There's a question which was asked. I was asked recently. What do you do when you find what do you do when you find your son, who is 14 years old, watching pornography in his room? As a parent, what do you do? Any parent in the house? Luna Halima Kata, thank you so much for tuning in. Benji Kisila watching from 614. Saumu, I see you watching from Dubai. Hey there, Saumu. Suma, okay. Thank you for tuning in from Saudi Arabia. What is your question today? Let me see. Matingo Junior has the first question here. Hey Benjamin, how can I manage to stay in relationship with my partner? Yani namaanisha naweza fanya aje ndo ndoa idumu? Matingo Junior, utafanya aje ndo ndoa idumu? Ukitaka ndoa idumu, kuwa na heshima. Kitu ya kwanza, jiheshimu, heshimu mwenzako, heshimu feelings zake, heshimu kazi yake. Kuwa na heshima kitu ya kwanza. Ukikuwa na heshima utaenda mbali sana. Heshima inakusaidia sana pia kuheshimiwa. Na kitu ya pili, of course, kuwa na uaminifu. Wacha mchezo mingi. Wacha kutapatapa hapa na pale. Tosheka na mmoja. Utadumu sana. Lakini ukijaribu, unajua, ukijaribu kwenda hapa na pale, utapoteza. Tamaa iliua nini? Matingo Junior. Tamaa iliua nini? Ukishajibu hiyo swali utajua maana ya kukaa kwa ndoa vizuri bila shida. Stella Holland watching from Norway, thank you so much. Watching from UAE, Hailin Gesare. I see you, Diana, thank you so much. I have the next question here by Lydia Ndori. Why do men allow family matters to come between their relationships? Thank you so much, Lydia, for your question. I don't know who are these family members. I wish I knew, because there are so many of them. But if you're talking about parents and siblings, his siblings or his parents, some of them allow the parents or their family members because they are still growing. It's a journey to understand who to prioritize and who to not. Some of them come from very poor families. So you find a man is the breadwinner. I've talked about it on my past videos. If this gentleman is a breadwinner to his family, then he will always involve them. The other thing is, if the man is still so much in love with his mother, and the mother still is very powerful and strong in making him to make decisions, especially difficult decisions, time to time he will involve his mother. And also the lady could be weak. You know, you marry a woman, you marry someone, you marry a partner, but you don't know exactly who she is. Later on, you realize she cannot make better decisions. We all have weaknesses. But also when it comes to relationships, somebody has to make a decision. When two people cannot make a decision, then you seek help. You seek help from other people who are experienced, other people who are honest, and other people who can guide you in making better decisions. So the lady also contributes. But at the end of the day, if somebody is married, legally married, I believe your partner becomes number one. If you want peace in this world, you focus on her or him and let your family members know that. They should be aware that now you have moved on and you're building a family, that you want a peaceful family for you and for your partner. That way, they will begin respecting you and your decisions. But all these things do not happen within 5 or 4 minutes I just talked. It's a process. So many men will tell you it took time to understand that sometimes your partner is important, your mother is important, but your family is actually more important than so many things and so many people. And those men, it took them time to get to that level. So those are some of the reasons why they allow these family members to interfere or to come in between their relationships. I hope I answered you, Lydia. Thank you for your question. Emma B, I see you. Emma, Agatha Gadoni, Gladys Njeri has another question. Ladies, how do you handle a cheating husband and not once or twice? You caught him red-handed on bed with another lady. Gladys is asking you, ladies, how do you deal with such a man? A cheater is always a cheater. Somebody help respond. If somebody is cheating more and more, it means they do not respect themselves and they do not respect you too. And they are careless about their life and their future. They are putting you and themselves at risk. So you have to decide. If somebody is giving you poison day by day, what should you do? You know, cheating is one poison at a time. Finally, the poison will kill you or will kill both of you. So think about it. But the ladies who are watching, please help me to respond to Gladys. Thank you for your question. I see you watching from the UK, Zahile. Thank you so much. Mwamlanda Wajeri Njeri, is that the correct? Mwamlanda. Kukana kwa wakwe ni vibaya. It's a nice question here. In Swahili, she's asking, is it okay to stay with the in-laws? To stay at the in-laws' homes. According to me, si vizuri. Kwa sababu mtazoeana, kila mtu ajaribu kuishi kivyake. Kwa sababu watu wana shida mingi sana kwa hii dunia. Pesa, udaku, ujinga, kamati ya roho chafu. Hizo zote. Ukizi entertain zikuwe karibu na wewe na hii familia in-law, itakuwa too much for you na utaishi vizuri, hamtakuwa na amani. Kwa hivyo si vizuri kulingana na maoni yangu. Sijui wengine wanasemaje. Queen Alice Stival, hello there. Benji Kisila, hi Benjamin. How can I manage and trust long distance relationship with which operates in seasons full of ups and downs? Benji Kisila, thank you so much for your question. Long distance, in my YouTube channel, I talked about it. If you have so many ups and downs in long distance, it means you are, in my experience, you are taking too long to be together. Or the opportunities of meeting each other are very few. So you have to think about the solution for this. Plan to stay together. Very important. Any person in long distance, there must be a plan to stay together. Unless you're married. The people who are married and watching and they're in long distance, they know they're legally married. Families know each other and they are somewhere because of work. But if you're dating and it's long distance and there's no plan of staying together, you will fight. You will have blue ticks. Somebody will be online and not responding to you. Somebody will get tired. Even if you do video sex and video call every day and night, people get tired, just like people are staying together. And that's perfectly normal. But my experience, long distance, there must be a plan to be together. Without a plan, the ups and downs will become too many and cannot end. That is the first solution. If you cannot plan to meet together and be together, then you have to plan to see each other very often. Very, very often. If you cannot, because you're poor, no money for a flight ticket, and your job or your contract cannot allow you to travel, then you will have so many ups and downs. So Benji Kisila, ask yourself questions. Are you planning to stay together? Yes or no? Do you have money and the ability to see each other? Yes or no? If you answer those two questions, come back later and tell me if these ups and downs are still going on. There are other things, of course. If you watch my YouTube video, which I'm going to be sharing with you in the link there on the comment section, obviously with long distance, you have to communicate all the time. Some people do it every day. Very important. And try not to fight. Control your fingers, control your audios, control your anger. Because when you're angry and somebody's far away, you're the one who's going to feel bad. It's better to be angry with somebody who is next to you. And then you can have some some makeup sex or something, But if you're fighting and somebody's far away, let me get this video here long distance on my YouTube channel. And then you can watch later on. Hopefully it will help you some of the ideas on what to do. Benji Kisela, check the comment section. That's the YouTube video. I just posted the link. I'm pinning it on the comments, and hopefully you can watch this video later on. Anyone in long distance going to watch, leave a comment, share that video to your partner who is giving you a headache. Mutumie your video watch. Okay. Lydian Dory says, including being taken for witchcraft. He says he's respecting his parents, yet you have children together. Wow. I remember you asked the question, why do men involve their family members? So this man is including being taken for witchcraft. Then he has not grown up. And I don't know why people still believe in witchcraft. I'm here to believe in it, because some of the problems that people face in our communities, in our continent, I see them with other races. I see them with other people. I see people dying, somebody dying suddenly, just the same way people die in our family. I see somebody sick and finally they die. I see it in other family members and other races. So if somebody's still believing in witchcraft, there's nothing you can do about it. You walk away from him, let him continue believing in his witchcraft. That's their family, that's their tradition, and that's their culture. And these are strong beliefs, just like a Muslim believes in Islam and a Christian believes in Christianity. Let him continue practicing that and find your peace. Leave him alone. Adem Demo, my question is it really good to go back to a person who pregnanted you? Then later he denied that he is not the one. Then again he comes back asking for reconciliation. Really? Will it change anything? Adem Debo, thank you for your question. The answer is yes and no. It is yes, because at the end of the day, he's the father of your children or your child, and maybe he has grown up. Maybe now he has accepted to be a father and to have a family. There are a few cases who have done that. So it's possible. But it's also no, because if somebody has denied you with your child or with your pregnancy or denied being a father, that means he is capable of denying so many things. Can you imagine? If he denied that, what else can't he deny in this world? So, my message to you, Adem Debo, and any woman in this situation, don't go there because you are missing a father for your child, or you want to have a relationship again. You only go there because this person has changed his habits. The things he used to do, what he used to say, he must prove to you with actions that he is now a better person, a better man. Otherwise, you will become pregnant again, second time. And if he denied the first one, trust me, he will deny the second one and even the third one. And there's nothing you can do about it. So don't go there expecting something beautiful. It was ugly from the beginning, and this time it can get uglier if you're not careful. Don't go there and have sex, unprotected sex, and then make another baby, innocent baby, and punish this beautiful soul again. So I hope I answered you, Adem Debo. Think twice before you go back. Why did you break up? Ayechakam, how do you deal with a man who tells his family everything about your ongoings after a few misunderstandings? Then the parents of his side lectures my own family. Please advise, Ayechakam. How do you deal with such a man? Oh, man. I used to be one of them. When you look at me as Benjamin, I used to report everything whenever I had a woman in my life. These days, I don't do that. So dealing with such a person takes time. Just like I answered earlier on, similar question. Some people take time to grow. It can take some years. Or for me, what worked for me, I met a lady who really tried to show me the way and asked me very tough questions. Why do you involve your mother with things that we can do, the two of us? Huh? You're over the age of 25, but you're still doing this with your mother. And I felt so stupid. For the first time, I started reasoning. Why am I telling my mother all these things? And I can talk with her. We can solve these things. Why am I even asking people on Facebook to help me? And I can deal with this with her. Just the two of us. Some men take time to get to that level. So you see, dealing with them, it is them growing. This man has to grow and understand these problems between me and her. If I cannot get the solutions, I can ask one or two people that I believe can actually advise me on what to do on this one. Until then, let us try to solve this thing. That's the two of us. It's me and you. It's not me and my family members. It's not me and my Facebook friends or Instagram. Just me and you. And then up to that point, you see, you're not, to deal with this person is very difficult because he has to do all these things by himself. That's the most difficult part. But you can remind him the way that lady reminded me time to time. Please don't tell your mother. Don't tell your family members. I'm here. We can sort out these things. Why do you involve your sisters on this? At the end of the day, I sleep with you. I'm with you. We're in this relationship together. So you politely continue reminding him and tell him how you feel. I feel when you tell your mother, it's how I feel. When you see me moody and annoyed and depressed and very frustrated, because you are reporting so many things about us to other strangers. And this affects me. It affects our relationship. And any man who is watching this, realize as you report this person, it's very difficult for your family members to change their mind. It's very hard for your mother to start loving this woman again. Because family is family. And the family side with their member. They side with their son. Can you imagine if you told your mother, this is a very useless woman. I married a very useless woman who does not listen to me. And then you have to go and see this mother together with your woman. How on earth is your mother going to see this woman differently? How long is it going to take for her to see that this woman is not a useless woman? My son did not marry a useless woman. Whatever you tell your family members, it will remain forever in their hearts and in their minds. And there is no way you will go back and convince and tell them, hey, I think I made a mistake. I was telling you that she's a useless woman, but she's very useful now. It is very hard to change their mind. And they will continue disrespecting her and wishing that you are not together. And that's a very difficult process for you and for her and for your family. Any man watching me, I am a living example. I have gone through all those things. Please protect your partner. Solve issues unless it's about things to do with the death threats. You know your life is at risk. This woman is putting your life and your children in danger. It's when you have to involve your family members. The police are there. That's when you bring in these other people. Until that point, seek advice, but don't report. Don't report. And when you tell your partner, you tell your family members about the bad things about your partner, remember to also say your bad things. You know, when I used to report women to my family members, I used to pretend and say, I am a good guy. You guys know me. Mimi ni mzuri. Yeye ndo mbaya. So try to be honest and just tell them, hey, I'm a drunkard. I smoke a lot. She doesn't like it. And that's why she doesn't give me sex. And that's why I'm reporting her. So also tell the other person. That's why even with counseling session, we need both partners to share their story. It's very important for both of you to share this story so that we know how we can help you. When you're going for counseling alone, it's very easy for you to pretend and act like an angel, and yet you are also part of the problem. Think about it. And all the best. Thank you so much, Ayechakam. Thank you for that question. Let's see the next question here by Nan Mariam Massa. You can share the video if you're watching for the first time. Let me know in the comment section. The show is every Sunday about life, love, and well-being. So thank you so much for finding time to join me at this moment. I hope that you're going to be tuning in for the next Sunday sessions. And you can always watch a repeat on my YouTube channel with the same name you see on the screen there, Benjamin Junior Bogonko. And that YouTube, I have pinned it on the comment section. One of the videos I've talked about long distance. Click on that link you see pinned there on the comments with my name to open the channel, subscribe, leave a comment, and always don't forget to share the videos you watch in my YouTube channel. So back to Nan Mariam Massa. How do you deal with a man who can't help you but he wants to help him? Help in what context? I don't know. Mariam, can you be some people need help with advice with how to do a business, how to do live videos like me, how to start a YouTube channel, or is it money? If it's about money, dealing with such a person, you can only help the much you can. Don't help in the name of expecting returns. Don't help thinking that this person has to pay you back because you helped him. The only thing I always say, just help, but remember you. Remember Nan Mariam Massa. And if Mariam, you have children, remember your children too. Any parent who is helping another partner, you're not Jesus Christ, you're not Prophet Muhammad, to help another person who has hands, head, legs, and all the body parts that are working and normal. You are not their savior. You cannot save people. People have tried it. I can see, Nana, you're saying financially. Don't invest a lot of money and forget who is Mariam and forget your children. Any single parent, most of you follow my shows and follow this page. Your child is growing. Your child is no longer 1 year. She is not 10 years old. You don't know the future. You don't know what's going to happen to you in the next 10 years. Nobody knows. I don't know where you will be. You don't know where I don't know where I will be. So you have to think about them and their future, their life ahead, if you're a mother. So generally speaking, don't spend too much and forget about you. Help what you can. There is something beautiful about giving. If you can do it from your heart, do it. But don't forget about Mariam. If you buy a very expensive gift for him, do the same to your child, or do the same to you, to yourself. You cannot save people in this world. People have tried it and they have failed. Don't be one of them. Matingo Jr. Hi, Benjamin. Nowadays, you can find a wife every time she asks to go home for a visit. So how can I manage to control her? Because in a book, kila time it is scary. Naenda home, Matingo Jr. Talk about it. Matingo Jr., you sound... if your woman wants to go and see their family members, let her go and see. But when it becomes too much, try to talk about it and tell her it's becoming too much. You can see them another time. But otherwise, if there's nothing wrong she's doing, why not? She's not cheating on you. You remind me, I used to be in that category. I have to know where is she going. Why are you going to see your mother? She's her mother at the end of the day. Unless she's cheating and you have evidence, not rumors, don't assume that every partner who is going to see their family members are cheating on you unless you have evidence. Why are you assuming? Why are you assuming? And some of these people are very close to their family members. I didn't know that. There are people who are very close to their family members. You cannot break this. This is their habit. This is their culture. They see each other. They talk to each other. And maybe you're not like that. You are not so close to your family members. Maybe you're a man, so you don't see it very necessary to go and see them. And so long as she's not cheating, let her go. And so long as it's not affecting the responsibilities as a wife at home, what she should be doing, I'm just hoping she's not going there every weekend. At the end of the day, she's married, she's your wife. She just has to be at home and run her family. So that's what I can say, Matingo Junior. Unless she's cheating, and you must have evidence. Don't assume. Bring your evidence on the table to convince us that she's not going to see her family members. Let us see the next question here. Thank you for all of you tuning in here. Jalia Doreen, what's the difference between divorce and separation? Are these two words the same, or there is a difference? Thank you so much, Jalia, for your question. What I understand, especially from my country, the laws about divorce, people are legally married. They have signed a marriage certificate, maybe through church or through the local government. And then they want to divorce. One of the laws says that these people can separate for 3 years. And separation means not staying together, no sex. You live different homes or different apartments for 3 years as you think about this process about divorce. The 3 years, they say, according to the law, is to help them to understand if they really want a divorce or they don't want it. So just separation. They're still married. The certificate is still there, legally married. But we call them they are separated. But with a divorce, then after those 3 years, according to those laws in my country, you go back to the court, and then the judge will listen to the case and finally will declare that this marriage has been dissolved. The two people are no longer legally married. And then you say, now I am divorced. And then you get another paper document to show that you have been divorced. That's what I can explain, Jalia. So divorced is legally known that finally the marriage doesn't exist anymore. But separation, you do not stay together, you don't eat together, you don't shower together, you don't have sex together, but you're still married. Let me see here, another question here. Samamoto, how can I deal with someone who is dating your best friend and you are a real brother? I think that one, just leave him or her alone. You leave them alone. Family is important, so don't allow somebody to come and break your family. It's painful, but you leave the woman alone or you leave the person alone. Otherwise, it will cost you a lot. Monica Ouma Benjamin, I'm far away with my husband. How can I control my emotions? Monica Ouma, sorry about your situation. Controlling emotions is very hard. All I can say, you need to see each other. Kindly plan to see each other. That's number one solution. Please see each other as soon as possible. If you cannot, then it's very hard. So, controlling emotions is very hard. You can be very horny. How can you control that? You're very horny. You want sex. You want somebody to hug you. You want or there are negative emotions. You're always very annoyed, very bitter. So you see all these good, negative and positive feelings or emotions. To control them is to be together with this person. At least when you're together or you see each other very often, you will start controlling them. Other people can control them. They are very strong. And they accept that their partner is far away. There's nothing they can do about it. Become busy. Get a hobby that will make you happy. In fact, look for a hobby that can even generate some money. You saw my Facebook post that I posted today. It's a very beautiful thing for a woman to count her own money. So to deal with these negative emotions and negative energy, keep yourself busy, have a hobby, but plan to see each other very often and also talk about these emotions. Don't post them on Facebook using funny quotes. Ladies are very notorious in this. You get these love motivational quotes and you post there so that your husband can read and understand your pain. No, it doesn't work like that. If you are one of the ladies like Monica, be direct. This is your man. This is not your child. This is your partner. Tell him politely how you feel instead of posting so many quotes Monday to Monday. WhatsApp status is full of so many posts about. I see my friends who are on WhatsApp and posting so many love quotes. And I know that they are passing a message. Unless you're passing it to viewers or people who are following you on your WhatsApp who open your status, if you're really telling these messages to your partner, they will read and pass, just like the way you pass on WhatsApp the next status. These days, even people are very tired of reading all statuses. You only pick a few, the ones you can read. Because people are posting too much. So your partner will do the same. You will read and ignore. Read and ignore. So you see your message is not going to him. Tell him. Tell him politely. Be very polite. I am feeling like this. This is how I feel. This is what you make me to feel. Finally, he will change. If he is a good man or a better person, he will change. So pass the message. Communicate. Don't suffer with your feelings and post them online thinking that your partner will change. We're still going on. We still have 20 minutes to go. We have another question here by Evelyn Oresha. What do you do with a manipulative partner? A manipulative partner is a very difficult one. Number one, you have to understand that he is manipulating you. And manipulating, somebody can manipulate you to get money from you, can manipulate you to get sex from you. Usually it's money and sex. Other than those two things, there is no manipulation there. And also, of course, they can manipulate you to control you so that you don't report them and you get scared to say anything about them. You can't even go to the police and say, hey, this man did this to me. But because you have discovered that this person is manipulating you, if it's your money, then you control your money. How much are you spending? If it's sex, manipulating you and forcing you to have sex, you have a right to say no, unless he's raping you. And if it's not sex or money, he is manipulating you and controlling you from other people and other friends or family members, then you have to begin the journey of walking away from such a person. Because this is a very dangerous human being. He will kill you and your family members will not know that he actually killed you. Very dangerous human beings to stay with. Begin the journey and the process. You cannot walk away from a manipulative person very easily and quickly. I'm saying this, it sounds very easy. It's not easy. It is a plan that you plan from today. Some ladies plan for this exit even for 5 years. Because you have to think about money. You have to think about your security. You have to think about where are you going to hide. The world has become too small these days. You have to think about your new environment where you're going to stay. These things take process. And you don't need to tell anyone. You should act smart. Don't inform the other person. So do do it secretly. And I'm saying this because if that person is really threatening your life and threatening even your children, because they exist, they are there. They are there. Some of them are watching or they're going to watch these videos. They exist. They are there. So you plan the moving away step by step until finally you make a final decision to walk away. But this plan should not take too long. If somebody is abusing you, because manipulation can be even beating you up, you want to report them and then they beat you, then you keep quiet. Just the way a child is dealt with a parent. If this abuse is becoming too much, don't stay longer. Don't stay one more day. Don't stay one more month. Don't say 2022 will be better. No. If 2021 was worse, then the following year will be worse. So think about your life and your children. The moving away or the exit should be as soon as possible. Your family do not want to see you in a casket. Yeah? Nobody wants to type on your Facebook account, rest in peace. We don't want to do that. It's so sad to type RIP, rest in peace, because you are staying too long with a manipulative partner. It's not good. It's not good for you and for your children. It's not really good. Walk away and leave them in peace. Let me see the next question here. Bundesiana Lucretia, if he denied the first pregnancy, what guarantee do you have that he won't do the same again and again? Think about critically. Okay, thank you so much. Let me see the next question here. Nasuna Fazila, thank you for the show, Benjamin. How to love again? How do you love again? To love again, it's the same process you started with. But to love again, this time you become smart. To love again is another risk. So what I've learned, if you want to love again, be willing to take the risk. If you cannot take the risk, then don't fall in love again. Because love is also a risk. You're taking a risk about your life, about your future. I know the word risk is very negative, but life has changed, The meaning of love, the meaning of sex, the meaning of relationship, dates, all these things have changed these days. So you take this gamble, take this risk. Remember, your life and your health should be safe at the end of the day. If you have taken care of that and your happiness, then risk again. Why not? Go for a date. Accept this person to begin talking with you and try it again. Don't be pregnant, as I always say, and you as a man and watching this, don't make this woman pregnant if you're not ready for this, if you're not ready to be together with her. Use your common sense and understand that if you have sex with her, most likely you can make a baby, and if both of you have not planned about it, then lives will change. Your life as a man will change, and life of this woman will change in a very profound way. So the two of you, because you're not married and you want to love again, and now that you have become smarter, so make sure everything that you're doing is very calculated. Don't just open your legs because you met a very handsome man and stay there and think that this is love. No. Think about it. Think about all the consequences. But take the risk. Take the risk. You lose nothing. Take the risk. Otherwise, when will you find another person if you're not taking the risk? When? Thank you all of you just tuning in here. The show goes on. I really appreciate it. we go on. Let me see here. The next question here. Ademodebo, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for the compliment. Ruth, I see you. Thank you. Ayechakam, thank you so much for the compliment. Odiambowoma is looking for a sponsor. Good luck. Good luck for that. Lillian Keruba, Benjamin, is it advisable to help your partner during courtship? Help, you mean what? If it's financially help, yeah, why not? But don't help too much. I answered that question. Don't help. I think it's Nana Maria Masa was asking. I don't know who was asking that question. Lillian, saidia lakini usijisahau na usisahau watoto wako. We don't encourage that, but some people are willing to give, and that's their decision. Just don't help and forget about yourself and your children. Nan Maria Marsa, how can you deal with a man who still uses his ex's name in his social media platforms? Have they really separated? I don't know if they have separated, but if somebody is still using those names and using pictures or keeping pictures of exes, it's not a good idea. So please talk about it. If they cannot do that, then it means something is going on and they have not moved on. Otherwise, why is he keeping the pictures and the name? He needs to stop that and change. If he cannot, it means something is going on. And tell them, if they don't do it, tell them I will walk away from you. If you don't do this, if you don't change this, I will walk away. And mean your words. Don't just say and don't mean it. Sometimes it needs action. I will, if you don't stop this, I don't take you seriously, and until you change, then we will continue. When you change, come back and look for me. Be the boss, be the queen, not to be a desperate beggar looking for love. Elder Fazia Kwamboka, Benjamin, how can I deal with an ex willing to help the kids, but one demands one to go back and one is not in love anymore? Elder Faiza Kwamboka, I'm sorry about your situation. Unfortunately, this one, I really have no answer. Because there are many issues there, including children and you. If somebody is using children to get you back, you see it's difficult. It's difficult. Unless you want to be together, both of you want to be together, not just for the children, but for the love that you once had. And if it's not there, and the man cannot help you because you cannot be together with him, it's complicated. You see, I cannot even advise such a man what to do. If this man is watching, the only thing you can do is, if he wants to help the children, let him help. If he doesn't want, then so be it. Don't use a woman or tell her, if you don't have sex with me, I don't want you to date again. If you date again, I will not help the children. It becomes more and more complicated. We are just complicating so many things. Let the man just be straight up. I want to help, I will help. I don't want to help. Whatever you do with the children, whatever you do with your life, go on. But you see, elder, of course, you need help from him, which is also very difficult. And that's why I say it's complicated for any person who is in this situation. There's nothing I can do. When somebody cannot help, that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. But there are means and mechanisms that you can use, including law or involving the law, of course, to get the help. And hopefully you will get this help. But forcing somebody is really hard. As it's difficult for you, it's difficult for so many people, and for me to give you a direct response to that question. Yatero Charles, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. Matingo Junior, how old that's required for a man to marry or a woman get married? Age range? Just be above 25 and understand what is marriage and make sure you have money. Make sure you have money or you're making money. Over 25, you should be fine. But go and Google the meaning of marriage and ask people who are married, what is marriage? you should know some knowledge. You should understand what is really marriage. Some of them will discourage you. So the technique is find in your family a couple that is doing at least much better. Your uncle or your older brother or your younger brother. The ones from your assessment, you can see that this couple here, they are doing much better. And then go and meet one by one. You meet the man separately and have a talk with him. Let him tell you the journey so far. You're not interviewing him or interrogating him. You get to know, because most of us, we just get married because our father was married. So let me just get married. I'm running out of time. And you don't understand what marriage is all about. Read a book. These days, people don't read books. Even a long post, People just want videos. They want a video because a video you can watch at the same time you're doing other things. So because you are very lazy to read books about what to make a successful relationship, the time you're spending on Facebook or online, use it to watch other videos about relationships, about marriages. Have this knowledge so that you can know how to deal with a wife, how to deal with a husband, how to deal with an insecure person, how to deal with the first pregnancy, how to deal with, and everything is online. That's the best part. There's a lot of information here that you can believe in and a lot of beautiful knowledge that you as a man or as a woman can learn during your free time. And when you meet the right partner, it's very easy to cope up with their weaknesses instead of jumping from one marriage to the next one. These days people get tired within 1 year. People get married with a divorce in the mind. If you do this, I will divorce. And then they walk away, look for another one. But you see, for a lady, it's even much more complicated. If she was pregnant, she's a mother now. She cannot go on jumping from another man to another man. It becomes more difficult and complicated. Educate yourself. Knowledge is power. Matingo Jr. But over 25 should be fine. Okay. Lynette Komboka. Hello, Benjamin. Help a woman who have a kid with a married man, and the man want to marry her second wife, but he's not supporting the baby. And when the mama baby asks, he's telling her not to be jealous. Time will come, and I'll support the baby. Advice, please. Unfortunately, this lady has been played. Mistake number 1, having a child with a married man. Mistake number 2, expecting him to help you and the child. I think in most cases it's not going to happen. The only advice I can tell that lady, please, find ways to raise your child. Find ways to raise your child, and don't expect a married man to walk away from his family if he has denied supporting even a child with you. How is he going to support you and the child? There are two people here. This lady should see that she's also a human being. If this man cannot support the child, let her work hard and begin raising the child and never do that mistake again. That's what I can say. It's going to be very, very hard for her to get the support that she's looking for from such a man. Let me see the next question here. Watching along Mombasa Road, Bobby. Thank you so much for tuning in, Bobby. Lona Mori, happy Sunday to you. Thank you so much for the compliment. And thank you for watching. Jalia Doreen, how can I deal with someone whom you have rejected, and for him, he still loves you so much? Yeah, if you have rejected, stop communicating. Block again. That's why they created block button. Don't meet, don't text, don't call. If they call you with another number and you know their voice, hello, oh, this is Benjamin's voice. Okay, thank you, goodbye. Hang up and block the number. I mean, how many phone numbers is this person going to use? You don't like the person, you have rejected the person, then use actions. Just use the action. I don't want you, and I cannot text you, I cannot respond. Open another Facebook account, try to use pseudo accounts, block again. I mean, surely, why do we complicate so many things? You don't want the person wants you. So use actions. Rachel Ndegwa, what do you deal with a person who loves and he has a bipolar? Oh, unfortunately, this one, bipolar, I haven't really been keen about bipolar. Bipolar people who have two personalities. This one, I need to go and work on it and find out what it means. But there's a lot of information about bipolar people. At this moment, I'm not able to respond to this one, Rachel Ndegwa. But I'm sure there's a lot of information online. If you're very lazy to read, please use the same question on YouTube. I'm so sure you will find somebody talking about it. Make sure you watch a video that has so many viewers and so many comments. Read those comments. Some of the people will be sharing some of their experiences in the comments on that YouTube video. And hopefully you'll be able to find out on how to deal with such a person. I wish you all the best, Rachel. That's a very interesting question. All right. Elder Faiza, if a lady left his partner because the way she was treated, lady had already kids, but she left kids because of reasons to stay with their day. Lady is lady to move on. Is it bad? I don't really understand. If a lady left from his partner because the way she was treated, lady had already kids, but she left kids because of reasons to stay with their day. Lady is lady to move on. Is it bad? I don't understand, please. Yeah, move on if you've moved on. If you're treated badly, then you move on. Lady Kusimba, Benja siku hizi hakuna mapenzi, ni mtu kujishughulikia. Hapana, kuna mapenzi. Mapenzi ni mzuri. Niulize nitakwambia. Kujishughulikia ndio iko. Jitafutie furaha, jitafutie upendo, jipende, jitafutie pesa zako, unless unamaanisha hivyo. Lakini mapenzi yapo. Love is still there. And love is a beautiful thing. And nothing is going to change that. Love is still beautiful. Very beautiful thing. Very beautiful to experience. Rachel Ndegwa, again, requirements for K1 visa. Please, I want to go and stay with my fiance. I think you're talking about the visa in the US. Yeah, this one is in the US Embassy. Again, use Google. Just Google US Embassy near you. They have all the information about the requirements of K1 visa. I am sure you will get all the information. The same thing again, I think I advised you. Use the same process to go to YouTube. You will find somebody talking about this K1 visa in details and watch the video. Take the notes, have your piece of paper and pen, write down the requirements. It will help you. And your fiancé who is in that country should also help you because he is there. He already knows. He should help you with information. Use him to get this information. Why not? Because he is helping you to be together with him. Lilian Kerubo, but why is it that many say this of helping has caused so many cases to death? Inasaidia, then baadaye mtu anatumia naenda kwa mwingine. Is it true? Yes, ukisaidia sana ujisahau, ataenda kwa mwingine. Angelita Angel Mark, watching from Malaysia. Thanks for the good advices. Which one is more important in the relationship, emotional connection or physical connection? Thank you so much for the compliment, Angelita. And which one is more emotional connection or physical connection? Wow. Such an interesting question. I believe both of them, they are important. They play a role. If you're not emotionally connected, then you will not understand how the other person is feeling. And you will never put yourself into their shoes when they are in pain or when they are in happiness. You cannot experience this if you're not emotionally connected. And the physical connection, of course, that's for the people who are staying together. Same place, same city, same town, same building. Very important to touch each other, physically, to be together and listen to each other face to face. You see, that's also very important. But in long distance, the physical connection is not there. So that's why you have to do the connection twice. You double everything. You double the trust. You double the communication. You double the patience. Whatever two people are doing who are staying together, for long distance people, you have to do it 2 times extra. Trust 2 times more. Communicate 2 times more. Be patient 2 times more. And that's the only way you can compensate this physical connection that you're missing between you and the other person. But both of them, they are important and they are needed to keep the relationship going on and make it more beautiful. All right. Maureen Lewinsky, thank you so much for the compliment. Moni Lewinsky, thank you for the compliment. Finally, we're winding up here. Constance, thank you so much for the compliment. Thank you. Josiah Muley, how do you know when you love someone? And how do you know it's real love? Josiah Muley, wow, beautiful question, eh? First way to know that you are in love is you're generally happy with that person. You're just happy, yeah? You just smile, you feel good. When talking with them, you feel there's just happiness in your heart and peace. You hear the background music that I'm playing, this beautiful peace that you feel in your life, in your heart. When you think about them, what comes in your mind is happiness. It's not stress, it's not doubt, it's not hopelessness. You feel hopeful. When you think about them or when you are around them, there's a way you feel appreciated. There are so many beautiful things about love. So generally, very good things that you feel about this person, it means you're in love. And to know that it's real love, of course, these things will disappear or will reduce. You cannot feel the same way all the time. After 1 or 2 years, after this deep connection, things will change. You begin learning again each other, weaknesses, very important. And then once the person knows your weaknesses, or you as Josiah knows the weaknesses of your partner, and you're able to tolerate them, to compromise, and they can also do the same to you. They know that this is a weakness for Josiah, but I'm willing to tolerate this for the sake of us being together. That's real love. And when you go through the hardest decisions together, most painful experience together, and somebody doesn't walk away from you and still wants to be with you, they can walk away for a few days, a few hours, but they still want to come back and be together with you. When you're really down, super down, and when you listen to the stories of people who have stayed for more than 10 years together, they will tell you about one particular moment when they were planning to walk away and they didn't understand why they are together. They were even planning for a divorce and then still decided to solve their issues and be together. And they're still together up to now as I'm doing this video. They will tell you that that is real love. If they never walked away that time and they're still together, then that's real love. But generally speaking, love is full of happiness and respect. If somebody can make you happy and respect you, and you do the same to him or her, it's real love. I look at the love between a child and a mother, or a child and a father. That's the example I use. Your child can annoy you. Your child can really irritate you. Your child can remind you of so many bad things with your ex or the baby daddy. By the end of the day, you love him, you love her. You go shopping, you want to buy yourself a nice dress, but the first thing you see is your child. The first dress you buy or the first toy you buy is for your son. That's real love. And you do it from your heart. So if you can do this for the other person and the other person can do the same to you, even when you annoy them, then that's real love. It's very hard, but it's very possible. That's real love, but it's very possible. Kerry, thank you so much for asking. How are you, Benjamin? I'm very fine. And how is your daddy? My dad is still unwell. He keeps on taking medicine. Unfortunately, he has to take medicine for a long time for his life. Please put him in your prayers. I dedicate this Sunday to him. I know it's an afternoon for him where he is. He doesn't watch me, but we pray for him, continue praying for him. And we believe that God will be there to fight for him in this journey and what he's going through. And anyone who is watching this, if you have a family member who is unwell, my thoughts and my prayers go to you and to your family members. May he or she get better and stronger and enjoy the life that God has given us in this world. So thank you for asking Kerry. He's still taking medication, fighting for his life day and night. And I believe that God will make a way and finally will go back to his feet. And thank you for asking. Thank you. Lilian Awar, napenda huyu guy, but tunaweza ongea vizuri sana, alafu tukimaliza ananiblock, please help me. How can I deal with him? Lilian Awar, sasa mkiongea vizuri, alafu anakublock. Sio ni mchezo. Sijawahi pata mtu mnaongea naye vizuri, alafu anakublock. Anataka pesa ama anataka sex. Kama hujampatia hizo vitu mbili, ataendelea kukublock. So kudeal naye, mwambie Benjamin alisema ukigrow up uache hii mambo ya kuniblock, alafu unarudi baadaye, tutaendelea kuongea. Nimekupatia warning ya mwisho. Ukiniblock usiwahi rudi kunitafuta. Uende ukiendanga. Penye unaenda na mwenye unaendanga kuongea naye, enda muongee naye. Paka ile siku utachoka. Ukichoka kabisa na yeye urudi, alafu usiniblock tena. Na kama utarudi na uniblock, sasa mimi nitakublock pia. Na itaishia hapo. There's a lady, kuna mwanamke alinifanyia hivyo. There's a lady who did that to me and told me that blocking ni ya wanafunzi, watu wa college na watu wa high school. Hauko college, Benjamin. Hauko high school. Hii tabia utawacha lini? Kwenda kabisa na hiyo tabia. Grow up and become a man. And sasa nikaelewa, lakini nilikuwa nataka kitu kutoka kwake. So sometimes mwanaume anataka kitu, lakini ukimnyima anakublock, ndiye akupunish. Hiyo kitu anataka na umejua ni nini, achana na yeye. Achana na yeye kabisa. Taliban Kerry, Benjamin, how somebody assists me a job in the US. Please use Google. Google should be your friend. Google about it. What jobs can you do in America? And as you Google about it, also Google about the US Embassy, the requirements for you to get a visa. So use Google to get that information from today. Finally here, let me see. Thank you, Lealesh. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jacinta Kimweli, asante sana. Constance, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And all of you have been here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate Agrembe Gusafi. If you loved someone, but when you asked for a relationship, she denied you, but after being persistent, telling her how you love her, after a long time, she said yes, but with a condition: if you love me, support me financially. Yeah, if that is a condition, then don't do it and don't follow it. Thank you. Thank you for having been with me from the beginning up to the end. Those who are here from the beginning, I want to say thank you so much. I hope you got something from the comments and from my views and my opinions. And all of you who had questions, thank you. Thank you too. Those who try to respond to those questions, I also say thank you. From me, Benjamin, I want to wish you a fantastic week. Have a beautiful Sunday wherever you are. Nice afternoon if it's in the afternoon. If you are in the morning, enjoy your morning. Have a nice Sunday. Until next Sunday, please don't forget to follow me on this page and also subscribe to my YouTube channel to watch short videos, same content, same presentation, and same presenter. Benjamin Junior Bogonko is the YouTube channel for you to subscribe today. Enjoy your Sunday. God bless. And remember that God loves you so much. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're facing, He will make a way just the same way He made a way last time. Goodbye and take care.